President of the Philippines. President of the
Hello everyone, welcome. I'm wondering, I guess you're wondering who this is. Welcome and hello to all the special people of Kalihi blogs. We will be discussing everything and anything about SB19. I have a special guest for you, so I'd like to introduce her to come on down. Yay! So this is my first time to be doing this, and don't mind me, and I guess you know her well. She's your best vlogger ever, Miss Theda.
Oh, that was a very nice introduction. No, she's just saying this is my first time. Look at, can you fix? Okay, there, where that looks better. We're in frame now. Okay, guys, it's been, I think, more than a month already, if I'm not mistaken, since we did this with my friend Christy. Today I'm with my friend Liz, and I think many of you have seen her in the past already.
I don't think so. But...
Yes. And for those of you who don't know her, I introduced to her SB19, and I thought I'm the crazy one, but once she started getting to know them, we have times that we were even crying, right? Listening at their music.
She did introduce me to them, and I said, who? What? And then slowly got to hear their music, which was really awesome. But the more I learned about them and their backgrounds, that got me hooked. So I guess you could say I'm a tag-along SB19 fangirling too. So even though we're like in our, I don't know, age already, we're now fangirling. We're still fangirling at this age. But that's okay, right?
I think when we never did this when we were young,
yeah,
it's much fun at our age now.
Now we're doing it at our age, which is kind of better, right? Anywho, she got to go to LA and she had a blast, and I'm so very envious of her trip there. She went with her daughter and they did so many things and met so many people, and the preparation to get there, we want to ask her exactly what it was. So Miss Theda, how is it that you were able to snatch some precious tickets to SB19? Tell us.
Apparently it's not easy. Well, for me it wasn't easy because that day that we were ready to buy the tickets. If you have seen my old vlogs, the internet wasn't good in the house as well, and apparently when they opened the doors to buy the ticket, everybody was just in there, and we could see how we already were like trying to lock into certain seats, and we haven't paid yet, and then we're trying to pay, and then because our internet was acting up, all of a sudden you look again and it's gone. The seat that you wanted is gone. That's how fast.
It's almost like
Yeah.
a Bruno Mars concert.
Yes.
You need to snap it.
Yeah,
Otherwise it's
so
gone.
we were trying to get into the very front area, the first tier of that whole auditorium. But by the time we're able to get something, it was already in the second portion. It's still VIP tickets. We still had the chance to meet the guys.
Oh.
But yeah, we were on the
very
second tier.
VIP. She lucked out with the VIP tickets. So that being said, they went and they were VIP fans. So how was that, Miss Theda?
It's when we got there, we got dropped off by Christy's husband, Juanito. You know Juanito, right? And when we got there, we saw a line, and then we're like, are we supposed to be in that line to like everybody else, or maybe? So we're like telling Kayla, but young kids, they're shy. Okay, go ask if we're supposed to be in line, or our tickets should have taken us inside directly. And then she went there, and then I don't know how she asked, but they were just telling her, go in line, and I'm like, as a mother, like, it's different. We're like, we don't believe that. So I think it's either Christy or I went to ask again. Oh no, first we were being obedient and being nice. So we went to the end of the line, and they were looking at us, and we were just saying hi to the people there, and then I kind of asked around. I said, so is this VIP? I'm trying to be nice, right? So I said, is this VIP line? And they said, oh no, you have VIP? You should be inside already.
Right. So I shouldn't be standing in line if I had VIP tickets, right?
So I didn't have to go in there and kind of, fight with anybody.
So you pulled
I did it in a nice way. Yeah, so they said, no, you go. And then when we got there, we were carrying stuff because we have our gifts to the guys, right? We had a box of goodies and stuff. And then that poster, I was able to
I want to show you exactly what she brought if you're all
there.
curious.
Oh no,
Right?
that poster on the corner, I think they've seen it in
this
our
one
other
right here. So they have it with them right now, right there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, she's total idol, SB19. Everything around us right now is SB19. I'm not kidding you. She has a blanket, a pillow, a poster.
Yeah, there's
She
a
probably
blanket
sleeps
here, but I
and
removed
eats
it.
with SB19 utensils and cups and dinner plates.
It's
and
like having a date with
Yeah.
SB19 one day at
See,
a time.
We cannot do the real thing, so we have to substitute. Anywho,
So funny.
So-
I never even thought of that.
Anywho, so gifts came with. Okay.
Yes, so we were bringing gifts, but remember I said I'm gonna get stuff for the people there, goodies. So I had this like a big thermal bag, and it was packed. It was tightly packed with goodies. It was those chocolates. What do you call those?
Pasalubo.
Yeah, Hawaiian
Hawaiian
Host.
chocolates,
Chocolates.
from Hawaii. We always have to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I printed. Actually, I ordered like it's like a tag, calling card actually of that. And in the back it had my name. So it's like small, and I just glued it in the goodie. But you know that kind of glue that when you peel off, it doesn't rip or anything. You can just still use. So I did that, and so when they were like taking it out from the bag, they go, "Oh, But
Okay.
one lady I could hear, oh, her bias is Pablo. I'm like, I was kind of actually irritated why she said that because I couldn't figure out, with that picture.
Yeah.
And in the back had my name and on the goodie, and when she took one, she goes, oh, her bias is Pablo. I'm like, she said it like 2-3 times. Bias is Pablo. I could hear her while I'm walking because I was giving it, and people.
Yeah,
I was,
yeah.
talking to people that were picking up the goodies.
Did you figure out why?
Yeah, later on I realized why she thought Pablo is my bias. Because in that picture, the top big picture was Pablo, and the 4 boys are on the bottom.
I see.
So,
To be fair, Pablo is the lyricist, and he's the organizer for the group. Although each of them have their own talents, but I think it started from him, that the group was formed. So even if Miss Theda's bias is not Pablo,
like, I claim it's not Pablo, but
You
it's
claim it's
looking
not
like
Pablo.
it is.
Yeah. He does have his own credit for
And the
group.
two of us, we keep talking about him, and
Yeah.
every time we listen to the song, we cry, and we're like, oh, that Pablo.
Yeah, no, I give him due credit, and
So-
I'm so.
So, are you saying your bias is Pablo?
I'm not saying. But-
See, an auntie is an
but-
auntie,
Yeah,
right?
Yes.
Yes.
And I really respect that his lyrics are like, oh, So yes, I give him a whole lot of credit for it.
Yes. But still, you
But
don't want to
still.
say he's your bias?
No.
Okay,
Nah.
good.
'Cause I don't know really
Let's keep
who's
it that
my
way.
bias.
Let's keep them guessing,
Uh-huh.
but at the same time, Christy keeps saying, he's your bias, you're just denying
Oh,
it.
Christy. One of our other girlfriends,
Yeah.
Christy, that went with them, so I'm like even more envious.
Because we all know each other from Hawaii.
Yes,
Christy
we're
was
all-
with us.
Connection
back
is
then.
Hawaii, of course.
Yeah.
So was it hard getting all of those
To give away?
giveaways?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Once you started in the beginning of the line, of course, people are like, "Oh, what's going on?" right? And when they knew we were giving away some, they were happy.
Oh.
They were very thankful. They're all nice, and nobody said, mm. Nobody said like, what is this?
Oh, yeah, that would have broken my heart actually. If they did
Well, I
that.
don't think
Yeah,
anybody
they
would be
wouldn't
that
do
rude,
that,
right?
yeah.
I mean, just
Yeah.
don't eat it. But they were kind of strict. They didn't allow me to bring it inside. But I think, when you go to these things, I
Yeah.
didn't have a direct plan. I just thought, okay, I'm gonna bring goodies. I'm gonna give it away. In my mind, I was gonna give it away in there, inside.
Mhm.
Kind of dense. And then I was
Yeah.
told, no,
No,
you
no,
can't bring
yeah.
food inside, but they have food inside.
Uh-huh.
You have to buy.
You have to buy it.
Yeah, but when
Like
I
any
said,
concert venue.
Yeah. but when I said, oh, I'm gonna give it out, and then he said, do you have a permit? I'm like, what? All of a sudden I got scared, and in my mind, well, I didn't cook this candy, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it. It's I bought it, so it should be okay.
Everything's about life.
Yeah, if somebody gets hurt or gets,
sick.
sick, it's not, I didn't do anything to it. I just purchased it. Yeah, so it turned out better than I expected, because I was thinking once we get inside seated, I was just gonna kind of pass it slowly or pass the bag here, you guys get. But it was nice because I get to meet people when I went through the line. And I didn't even realize she was following with the camera. So when I checked the video
Oh,
later,
so wait, you'll see the whole shebang.
they did. They did.
Okay.
Those who saw my videos a
Uh-huh.
couple of weeks ago, yeah, they saw that I went through the line of people, and it was
Okay.
nice to actually meet people, and everybody, little here and there comments, and there was one that said, "Ate, I know you. Pinapanood kita." I'm like, "Oh, really?" And then the other family, part of her family, she's a vlogger, like, and then they were all kind of happy. I'm like, really? Is that something? Is that really something exciting? But but I don't know why I didn't stop and take pictures with them. I kind of missed that
yeah.
part. Although later on when we formed a line to take
Well,
pictures.
this is her beginning part of her career. So next concert, she knows exactly what to do. Yeah.
But I think it would not always be the same. Yeah, because
I know,
even
but
them, yeah.
Each time you do these things, you get
know
better and
more.
better.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah,
know
yeah.
what to expect.
I know. I don't
So
even know.
the gifts. Did they open it in front of you, or
Oh,
were you able
the
to
gifts for the boys?
Were you
No.
able to present it to them?
Guess what? When we arrived there,
Confiscated.
there were no.
Oh.
There were 5 balikbayan boxes on top of a table because apparently everywhere they go for each concert, 18 bring gifts
all the time.
all the time. So they were ready for it, which was smart.
Yeah.
They were ahead and.
Here I'm thinking you're the only one.
Oh no!
Of course not. Of course not.
Yeah. That's the
I see.
culture.
Yeah.
That's the Filipino culture, because
So
that-
they didn't really see you and the gifts
no
together.
no.
Like they don't know.
Yeah, and I think
attachment,
even that night they were just so tired after
Yeah.
the concert that I don't even think they opened any gifts
I'm sure.
unless they were given directly to them, which I was
Yeah.
able to,
Oh.
because I had a different one. Yes, I had a
What?
box of goodies
Uh-huh.
and stuff. I even have a box of goodies for their moms.
Oh.
But that was 2 different things inside a box
Uh-huh.
with the
Yeah,
blanket, that poster. I was able to bring that by what do you call, like separating it and then rolling it and put it in that tube carrier.
Poster tubes.
Yeah, so I was able to bring that and give that to them. So I hope it wasn't hard for them to pack. And I think what they did is their producers or the people that worked for them sent it ahead
Of
as
course,
balikbayan
of
box
course,
to their studio.
Uh-huh.
So they're, I think pretty soon they should receive, because it's like it takes
Yeah,
like
yeah,
about
yeah,
a
it
month.
takes a while.
That's why I said, oh my gosh, for every place, if they have 5 boxes for every concert place that they went, that
They
they
probably
had,
have a gazillion boxes in the end.
it would take them like probably a day to
Yeah.
open.
I think
all
in
the
they
goodies.
don't do any of that. They probably just send it out
Yeah,
all the time.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure.
So that
Yeah,
was kind of cool,
yeah.
and that's like something different.
No, but that's good planning on their part.
Yeah.
Because who
Because
can
I
carry that
think
many?
from last year, the first concert they had, they already experienced that, so they were
They
very
were ready,
prepared.
yeah.
They were prepared.
So you all know, if you ever want to do that, that's your you already know how to prepare things.
Yeah, if you're generous and you want to bring boxes of whatever you want to give the guys, they can accommodate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the things you brought and how you purchased them? Or
I know. I
how
think
how you gathered
we
them?
talked about it, right? We had our what do you call that? Our unboxing last
Yes.
time. You guys saw
I think
that.
you all saw kind of what she was trying to prepare. So she
Yeah.
ordered special items for them, especially for her trip. So we're hoping that they enjoy everything, and we're hoping that they really.
But the
appreciate-
different part I was mentioning that I was able to give directly to them.
Yes, tell us about that. I'm curious.
Was my liham. One of their songs is liham, right? The love letter.
Uh-huh.
I started with a letter, and I couldn't finish a letter. Would you believe that?
You
My mind is
actually had a liham for them.
Yes, I actually was making a letter, and then my mind was all over the place, and oh my gosh, can you hear our other guest? Our neighbor cat came and is fighting with my cat through the door. If you could hear, crazy cat.
I think
They
she's
have their
inviting
sideshow. They have their
I
own sideshow too. Silly.
She wants to invite her friends over.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, so when I was trying to write a letter addressed to the group, I don't know, my mind was all over the place and I couldn't put it in just one letter. It became a booklet.
Oh no.
I was able to organize my thought when I decided I just want to tell them how I got to know them as a group. So I kind of, it's almost like a diary. So it's just dated to the month when I started. First time I've seen them, what I was doing in my life.
Oh my
you know,
God.
this. Of course, big part of that
Oh,
is, you know, the
goodness.
pandemic, right? Which, so in a way, that's why the title of the little booklet is called SB19 and I.
Oh my gosh. Oh, SB19. This is her love letter to you. This her
Yes.
personal journey with you.
And then I was thinking, you know, the box of goodies might not get it to them. So I was telling myself, just in case somehow if something happened that they don't get it, I want to make sure they knew what I tried.
What you
Hey, only
took.
Tita would be thinking like that. Young people don't think like that,
Yes,
right? So
guess
I said, what would I do to make sure that they knew what was the set of gifts I brought them? So what I did is, for example, for that, I printed that in a piece of paper, and behind, I type in description why I created that, why I felt like that, blah blah blah.
Okay.
The same thing as the goodies. You know, for the goodies I got them is of Big Island candies, a box, right? And then I have another box for the moms. So I said, one of the good things about Hawaii is Big Island cookies. And the next best thing about Hawaii is when SB19 comes to Hawaii.
So we're waiting for the date when the Hawaii tickets will come for your visit to us, and I'll definitely be there.
And then and every another thing, I forgot what's the other thing. The blanket, I also printed that, and then I described why I decided to create that, blah blah blah. And then so after I did that, I folded the printouts and then I inserted in that booklet. And then I have also another envelope of something, right? I put it inside. I said, oh my gosh, because I said I have to hand this to them, but I said I don't know how, because that VIP would give us a chance to take pictures with them. But when they started giving us instruction, okay, no holding them, no hugging, no kissing.
Oh. You know,
there are
has
so
to
many
be boundaries.
Yes, exactly. So they have to give that instruction, and
yeah.
in my mind, and then they said, don't give them anything, just drop it off at the, you know, those boxes, those balikbayan boxes. But I said, no, why can't I just drop it there? Because now it's not packaged too. What if it gets lost? I said, oh my gosh. And then Christy was saying, ate, just who do you want? Of course, the leader, right? I have to give the pop. I have to give this to. So that in my mind, that's all. But in the beginning, I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna say this to.
She had it all planned in her mind.
Originally,
what
I
she was
wanted
gonna
to.
do,
I wanted
what
to
she
say.
was gonna say. But of course.
Originally, I wanted to say, we're from Hawaii, blah, blah, blah.
Of course, that never happened.
It never happened. You're starstruck. And then in my mind, I only have one job that I make sure I can, you know, manage to do, and that is to give this booklet to Pablo. And
Did you manage to do that?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
They're very nice, and they were very they were not just there and take picture.
Yeah.
They once the set of 10 comes in the room, they turn around because they would go behind. You would go behind them so you can take picture with them, right?
Yeah.
So they would turn around. They would actually interact.
Oh.
Very nice kids.
And then you.
And then so I was able to give to Pablo, but I said, sorry, Po, I have to give this to you, because thinking that I'm not supposed to give them anything, right? So
you snuck it in.
oh, but there are some titas there that are even hug Pablo. Oh yes. I think being old has its territory. You know, younger men don't feel awkward with old nanas or you know, right?
Yes, yes,
Because it
yes.
becomes a nana, it
Yes,
becomes a
yes.
motherly love kind of
Yes.
thing. So I've seen and everybody sees it's online that there's an elderly lady, big fan, give Pablo a hug, you know, over here.
Oh, I've seen it.
You've seen it. Isn't he sweet?
Well, there's
Oh my-
respect because you know
Yes.
we have to respect those who are
Yeah.
our seniors
Yes.
and our elderly
Yeah.
people.
And it's so funny.
so-
That's how the conversation also when he was asked what's your perfume or something to that effect, and then he mentioned the perfume which is local in the
Mhm.
Philippines, and so it's actually cheap, blah blah
Mhm.
blah, because I learned, or I need to smell good because there might be another nanay who wants to hug me, something to that effect, right? But the power of celebrity, would you
Uh-huh.
believe after that?
it was all sold out.
Yes.
Yeah, because
The
that's
perfume
almost
because
like an endorsement. or
exactly, that was just a conversation.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
see, that's really, you realize the power of celebrity.
Yeah,
And now
that's right.
SB19, so this 18 went to the
Stores.
stores and saan po dito yung
I
it's so
believe
funny.
it. Yeah.
It's so funny, yeah. So yeah, I was able to do that. I gave it to him, and he was kind of laughing.
Did he say anything?
Yeah, he's like he's kind of when I said may ano po dyan, like and he go like that.
OMG.
Because I said, I'm sorry po, I have to give this to you kasi merong ano dyan. And then he goes like, but Josh is on the edge, and he was really, that guy knows how to, I don't know what it is, but I think he's used to, he said, I remember he's saying, I used to be an idol myself, so I know how it feels, so I think that's why he knows how to estima, you know, the Filipino word estima, the guest, like is not estimate in English, but you know what I mean, how to treat your guest well. So he gives you that nice, you know, like he turns and he gives you the nice eye, you know, like welcoming face. So ako naman like, hi John. I cannot believe I was so high pitched like a teenager. Because I was like surprised that, you know, he looked at me, and then, but when you think about it, I was number 5 in the group of 10, but I felt like I was the only one he's talking to. See, that's how they make you feel. So I said, oh hi Josh, and then he goes like this, and then like this, he was going like that. I was wearing a hakule. So he was making that motion, and then I said, "Oh yeah, we were from Hawaii." Probably sabi, ano ngayon? Ano ngayon if you're from Hawaii?
But even so, we appreciate that they have the respect to all their fans in treating them with respect. So that's
why
we-
Christy, that girl. Remember, I invited her. Kati, let's go to the concert. Oh, okay, but who is this? And then I told her SB19. Who's SB19? So I was sending her stuff, and sometimes she would watch them, sometimes she doesn't. So she doesn't know the full story, and she still get confused
just
about
like
who
me.
they are. No, you know who's Pablo. You know, we've
Until I
watched
hear
a lot of
the
their-
full story, then
remember we watched
we
their
appreciate
story,
them more.
but I think she didn't
never
watch
did.
everything that I sent. So but she was really surprised how down to earth they were. I think that's why in a way that was good. That was a nice surprise for her, and that's why she was impressed, because she said, I only found out, she said, I'm BTS ARMY. But now I'm 18.
She's like a movie over.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, she was really pleased.
Yes.
She was really, and she said, and for them to represent the Philippines, I'm really proud that they're that kind of
Yes.
young men.
I think that's why I was moved too, because you know you see these young men who
Yeah.
are proud of their country
And the culture.
and the culture, and
that's what they're
I
trying to
was
push.
really Yeah. Just watching them and grow and where they came from to where they are now.
Yeah.
I'm like
And I think
so
that's
happy.
why they're gaining a lot of
Yeah.
fans who are non-Filipinos too.
Yeah.
Because
so that's
even
good.
if, let's just say, if you're a foreigner, it's weird. Non-Filipino na lang.
Non-Filipino,
Yeah,
yeah,
if you're a
yeah.
non-Filipino and you don't know the Filipino culture, it's I think I would be pleasantly surprised, and I would be so taken that that's why I think a lot of their admirers, their fans now, are men and women. You know, they're not just young girls that are, even a little older men. Man, I've
Yes,
seen.
yes.
You've
That's
seen,
good.
right?
Yeah, that's
The reactors.
but it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it comes from how they are as a person, as a group, as
Yeah.
as a team, how they come across to everyone,
Mhm.
the message that they bring, and their venue and the creativeness comes deep with all of that, which is what makes the fan base even stronger and more and more and more the more
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
And I think the fans now, once you become a fan, you're not just there because you enjoy their music and whatnot. I think there's a lot more, and you feel um, why you should stay, kind of thing, right? What's the word I'm looking for? That it's you if you like them and you wanna be a fan, and then you feel so welcome, you know um there's no reason why you would leave. You know what I mean? And the
Yes.
more you just get deeper and deeper, and more, what do you call it, kind of protective of them. So when you hear negativity, you just, you either answer back or just ignore, kind
Just
of stuff.
listen to their music. It Every piece of music that they bring out always has a meaning, and it's all so part of their background and culture.
Mhm.
And so, if nothing else, SB19 brings out the Filipino culture very well, and we're very proud of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
For me and Liz, we've been here in Hawaii for many many years,
Many
and
years.
and for many years also we were not attached to the motherland, right? I mean, we've been here just studying, like high
Yes,
school.
it's true.
We haven't gone home to the Philippines. We were not into the culture because, I mean, we have to be Americans. We have to be safe.
Kind of Americanized,
Yes.
if you must put it in some category.
Yeah.
But in a way, it's a little sad that you come so many miles away from your mother country and you are being brought up to be Filipinos in a different land, but you know that you're Filipinos, and yet there is no pride in being Filipina until something hits you. So all throughout the time she and I have been growing up, going to school, we have been Americanized, if I can say that,
Mhm.
to the American culture where we know we're American speaking and all of that. But she knows Tagalog, so no
Yes,
worries.
both
Yeah.
of us speak.
So there's
Yeah,
a
at least we didn't.
disconnect.
Yes. We didn't lose the language, but a lot was probably
Yeah,
lost in
yeah.
a way, the
So-
culture.
So that was lost in between.
Yeah. But then I would say, remember, you guys used to come to my house, we would watch Filipino
Oh.
films. Remember when we had
Yeah.
those Betamax,
Yeah,
and
we
then
had Betamax.
VHS.
So
Those
not
were
so much
our only connection back then.
disconnect, but there's a little
Yes,
bit of
we
touches.
tried.
But yeah,
We tried.
it's not that
And
much.
then the first concert we went, wasn't it? Gary Valenciano.
Gary Valenciano.
I remember that.
Does that age us? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh, he's still
Yeah.
he's still doing
I
concerts right
know,
now.
But like that's
Yeah.
like we know him when he in his prime, in his
Yeah.
younger days.
But I think because of those what do you call those place where you rent those VHS, And
Oh, like the video
yeah, the video stores back
Stores.
then.
when they had stores back then.
Yeah, you actually go to the store and you
Yeah,
rent a box of whatever.
Yeah.
And we would always rent like concerts in the Philippines. So we
Mhm.
were not very behind. We knew Regine Velasquez, right?
So we had that. We had cassettes.
It started with
Yeah,
cassettes.
it started
We
with
listened to the
cassettes.
we listened to the the
Yeah.
songs, and then we watched films like
We even watched
what do you
films.
remember? In the 80s.
Yeah. We
What
watched
kind
all
of
those
films?
comedy ones.
Yeah. No, the young ones back then, baguettes. You remember?
Oh, yes.
Raymond Lachenko, Agamula.
I guess it was a
Yeah, those are our connection with the Philippines,
little
because I guess we're lucky in our neighborhood. We have those video places with, of course, American movies, but they have a section.
little video stores here
Yeah.
in Hawaii that has
Yeah.
video,
They were
And,
smart because they
yeah,
know there's a lot of
they know,
Filipinos
yeah.
here. So
which is slowly disappearing
it's
because
gone now.
yeah,
Nobody
because
rents.
everybody has a computer,
Yes.
everybody vlogs,
watch it.
everybody
Yeah, you can watch
Yeah,
everything
so, yeah.
online,
yeah.
good and bad. I mean,
Yeah, you're right. Good and
Yeah.
bad. But that's the way the world is changing. So
yeah.
we have to hop on the way the world is changing. Yes.
But so going back to SB19, how I guess after a while that we kind of felt that disconnect with the motherland, and now here's this young man, and then we can reconnect again. It's
Yes.
been a while. We
It
haven't
has
watched
been a
anything
while.
about Philippines.
So thank you, SB19. You have connected us back to our home country. I think without you, I think we might.
Especially you,
not-
you haven't back to the
Especially
Philippines.
me.
When was the last time you went home?
Oh, that was a 75th.
That's 89.
Oh yeah.
That's 1989.
Late. Yeah,
My
late 80s, like
gosh.
early 90s. I was
Mhm.
there. That's like ages ago. I'm so sorry.
At least I've been. Now nahiya.
Yeah. I know a lot's changed there.
Yes, at least I went. Well, maybe because we had friends who are from here but go there
Go
to get
there.
married, so I was able to go at some of those occasions,
Yeah,
and I
should have
did.
said yes.
And then I
To go
had,
to-
and I had gone to just like act like a tourist there, brought a friend here,
Mm.
you know.
Okay, next time you go
Jeff-
Philippines, bring me.
We have to go
Yeah.
as a group.
Uh-huh.
You know, at our age, we have to go,
We have to
back,
go back.
to the Philippines and
Yes.
reconnect.
Uh-huh.
There's so many changes now.
Yeah, I
and-
don't think I'd recognize Philippines anymore from the time that I was there. Ay.
That's 89.
I know,
dang,
that's
so
why.
long ago. Jeez. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you
Yeah, I
down.
know, that's why.
That was just,
That's-
I cannot believe.
That it is what it is.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, but
So
you know
now
what?
you kind of have a feel of who we are and what kind of Filipinos we are.
But
But we're trying.
SB19, you brought us back. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, exactly. And I think no matter how old we are, how Americanized or whatever we are, our
Look
heart
it.
will always be Filipino. We cry every.
When I'm hearing your music, I'm crying. I'm like, oh no. When I'm hearing your music, I'm happy and we're singing and we're dancing.
Exactly.
And we're also crying at certain parts. So it's like, you really touched us. So yes,
Yes.
like thank you for the music and the love that you bring to your music. So
Yes,
it
and the people
is
that you
special.
are,
yeah, the people
because
that you are.
you're a good representation. Oh, now we're crying.
No, we're not gonna cry.
Harry's here.
Hi, Uncle Harry.
Do you want to end it?
How's it, bro?
Theda.
We have
We're
visitors.
doing live. Come here, bro.
Elizabeth.
Oh my god. We have visitors here. She's
Look at this. This is a doggy.
Hey.
Wait, show your face.
He
Show
doesn't
your
like the cats,
face.
that's
This is
why.
my friend. Come here. Show your face. Say hi.
Who's that? Who's that?
We're doing live.
Come in the middle.
What is the meaning of this? This is
Hey, Okay, these are my friends in the Philippines we're talking to.
What's up,
This is the-
Filipinos? How are you?
Bruno? Bruce.
He's the
Bruiser,
guy
Bruiser.
I asked to bring SB19 to Hawaii. Instead, he told me, "Good, that's your job."
Good luck and sleep tight. Who are you guys talking to? I can't even see any pictures on the other side. How come?
Kayla, how come we cannot see if there's somebody messaging us?
Yeah.
Why use your phone?
Ah,
Oh,
what?
here's your phone.
Oh, somebody is actually
This is
saying.
my dog. He's my his name is Bruiser.
Bruiser. Hey,
Say hi.
Bruiser.
Hi, Bruiser. Tell him hi. Say hi. Say hi. Bite them. Bite them. Bite them.
So, anybody saying anything?
I don't
Okay,
know.
we better go down. We better go down. Ugh.
Okay, go.
Okay. All right, we better go home.
What are you guys doing? Just
Oh, we're
walking
taking
the
a walk.
neighborhood?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what are you? What are your cats? You know, that was over here.
Oh my gosh, that's my
Yeah.
cat. That's why my cat had a cut.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's her trip.
Oh, you mean for tell me you're here just to go? on
Yes, that's
Yeah,
what
we're
she's
talking
doing now.
stories.
And I got tagged to do this.
Huh? What?
She didn't want to do it. She got forced
For
into
what?
Yeah, to
What?
do a vlog.
To be on this video, like
Yeah.
on, like you guys talking to each other?
Yeah, we're talking stories.
Crying out
Talking
loud.
stories.
Okay, have fun.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Thank you. Thank you for nothing.
Shush.
Bruce. Hey, Bruiser. Stop.
One of our friends.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, no, no.
I closed the door. Yeah, that's good.
Come on. Come on.
Where's our cat?
Hey.
Oh my
Probably
goodness
saying hi to his
gracious.
boyfriend over there.
I could hear.
No.
Oh gosh. So I don't know if somebody's watching us.
Oh,
That's
it
okay.
doesn't matter if
No, then
nobody's
yeah, because then
watching us.
it's recorded and then it will just be people can just watch it later. That's fine. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Oh my gulay. Even I don't know how to access.
Shall we end it?
Are you done talking stories? That's okay because I can always chop it.
Yeah.
Where are you now in your
I have no clue.
oh, what else did you want to know? Because I'm your special guest.
Yes, I really just wanted to know all about the trip that I'm so envious about and why I'm not there and what did I miss and who is the people that I totally missed out and what did the groups whisper in your ear? If it was if there was special messages that were being, told to you that I totally
I
didn't
think they
hear.
were well, they don't really know us, so but they were always just pleasant to everybody. And I think you've seen those, right? You've seen those.
Yes,
Like
yes,
remember that
yes,
lady
yes,
that went
yeah.
that was so sweet of Pablo.
Yes.
That's
This is the reason why we know the personalities of you or the boys. Each one has that heart that makes us appreciate them more because no matter who comes in front of them, no matter who they meet, it'll always be sincere
Yes.
from them. So, yes, thank you. And I really appreciate SB19. I didn't know you folks then. I'm still not really knowing.
Don't feel
I'm
so bad.
slowly
Yeah.
learning all about you because she gets me involved in all the SB19 things. And one of these days I'm going to tag along and go with her.
So I was telling Kayla, first, well, actually, I felt so, after the concert, you just feel so full, meaning that was enough. It was a huge experience for me that in my mind, I don't know how you can go to another concert.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I
Wow,
mean?
yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
that's just me. That's
Yeah,
just me.
yeah.
That's the kind of person I am because I wanted to hang on to how I felt that night and to just have that in my mind and just kind of cherish it. But a lot of the young ones, the young vloggers, they follow them. they went to the
Oh,
different
yeah.
concerts that they, and the guys saw them too and recognized
Oh, my
them. And I think
gosh,
by now they know them by name, by first
Oh
names.
my
Yeah,
goodness.
first name basis na sila.
Ah.
Yeah, and what's so cute in LA where we were at is there's this young lady who made an effort to wear a costume, very cute like a fairy,
Oh.
and then
Okay.
in the back and her wings
Mhm.
had two names of her
Oh,
bias.
favorites.
Guess who? Guess who is that? She's black. She's African American. Who do you think was her biases? Because there's two names
Oh,
there.
there's two names.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm not gonna guess.
Just guess, because there's two.
Hmm.
If you notice, the reactors, there's always one person in the group that
Probably.
oh, they when they sing a song that they would react to, they would stop every time they hear his voice. I noticed that they would go like
Oh, because he's probably because of his different voice. He's
Guess who's
got
that?
a lower pitch. Is that him?
yeah, Ken. And who's
who
the
was
other one? Ken and Josh.
Josh.
So apparently that lady likes Ken and Josh. So she had the two names on her wings. So even I, was like, wow, that's nice. I wish I had that guts, but she's young. I wouldn't wear what she was wearing.
Fairy.
Yeah,
I
it
see.
was fairy with wings, and they actually mentioned that. Style said, like when they're saying thank you to everybody and stuff, they're like, we really appreciate everybody coming, and especially those who even dressed up. And then there's one, and then he's trying to say, the one who was wearing that fairy outfit.
Costume.
Yeah, you're fabulous. And then I think after a couple of weeks, I just happened to see a vlog, and I didn't realize that's the girl.
It was her.
You know how sometimes you just see reactors,
Yeah.
so I just click. I wanted to see what she has to say, and then she was like vlogging about her travel to go to the concert, and then later on she put on the costume. I go, that's the girl.
That's her.
And then she's so funny because she goes, oh my gosh, when they recognized me,
But she did get recognized.
yes.
So,
So she
that's the whole
actually
point,
yes,
yeah.
and she mentioned that in her
Yeah,
vlog, and I
yeah.
cracked up because her expression.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna repeat it on air.
But the whole point of her
Yeah.
putting on a fairy costume
Yeah.
worked.
But
she was recognized, and I think that absolutely made her feel special.
Yeah. I think we caught people's eyes as well because we dress differently.
Well,
The
you
four
had
of us.
hakus,
Yes.
so,
We're the only ones who wore fresh flowers.
fresh flowers.
But there were some wearing crowns, wearing, they made stuff, and
So
some-
those of you who are not familiar, Hawaii usually for weddings, special occasions, graduation. And so for us here in Hawaii, any kind of special occasion, we would put a crown, but not just ordinary crown. It's a crown of flowers, but for us it's even more special because they're fresh flowers.
Mhm.
And fresh flowers here in Hawaii we call haku. So the group that went that I'm envious of,
The four of us.
the four ladies had fresh haku, and she's got pictures to prove it.
Yeah.
And so I guess
That
that's
caught their
what,
attention.
that caught everybody's attention. So
Yeah. Because
nice.
Yeah, because I said,
Yeah.
Christy was, what are we gonna wear at that? And should we get our
T-shirts. the
yeah,
same?
yeah. She said, should we get shirts printed?
Yeah.
And I said, because I'm thinking if I wear a shirt, I don't have a waistline. So I told her, no, just wear something comfortable. Let's just wear all black. And she goes,
Yeah.
black. She goes, I go, yeah, but we're gonna wear hakole, so then it
Yeah,
would-
so that will
yeah.
pull it all off.
yes.
Yeah,
And
so-
then she goes, okay. So she liked the
Yeah,
idea. So
yeah.
I told them we all
Yeah,
wear
you all
black.
stand out.
Yeah, so I thought that was different.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so
Nice.
cute though that
It
people, some of my subscribers that were there in the
Recognize.
recognized and said hi. That's the important thing. I mean, they may have recognized me, but if they didn't say hi, then la. But they were so nice. I really like that when people approach you,
Of course.
say
So
nice,
anytime you see her,
and say
just
hi.
memorize her face.
But I feel
Just
bad that
say
I cannot
hi.
remember everybody's names.
Yeah.
I remember faces, but
Because of course we all feel good. We all
Mhm.
feel good if you get attention and people actually say hello.
no, and then you feel the connection
feel-
because
yeah,
it's not just
exactly.
being a subscriber.
Mhm,
I feel like I want to be friends with all my subscribers.
Right.
It's just that I don't know them. So if they actually say I'm your subscriber and you
Mhm.
see them face to face, I'm so happy. I'm so
Mhm,
excited.
mhm.
So I only regretted I didn't take a picture with a couple that was in line that said that they're my subscribers. But the rest I was able to take pictures with, so I was happy with that.
She knows to do better next time.
I was just kind of caught up
Yeah.
with carrying
The
that
excitement.
bag.
Yeah. So it was a thrilling vacation, and I think from what I'm hearing, it's very heartfelt. Something that will eternally be in her mind and memories forever.
Yeah, well, that
because
was my initial reaction.
she's
So I was,
never gonna forget the experience, I'm sure.
yeah, and I
So-
kept saying, I don't know how you can watch another one and another one and another one because to me, I treasure that moment,
Yes. As you should.
But then when I came home and all that, I was feeling lonely, and then because the whole
'Cause
excitement is gone, right? And then I was like, oh, what else? What else
Yeah.
is to do and to talk about SB19? Although they had many things that were
Uh-huh.
happening,
Uh-huh.
so it's like everybody's trying to catch whatever out there online about SB19, right? The latest is
Yeah.
Ken
Yeah.
going to Singapore and then performing at the beauty contest in his hometown and hanging out with his parents. So we are all checking everything SB19. It was even funny because we saw one of our friends, Faye, made comment directly on Stell's stuff, and we're like, whoa,
Oh, really?
she was like really following
Oh.
this young man. But us, we just kind of look at most of the time we check the reactors and see, especially the non-Filipinos, to see how their take on their songs, especially the non-English songs, how it affects them, and I like what I see. But then again, I was like thinking, the boys keep talking about going to other places, and I said, oh, I wonder if when they decide to go to Europe and other Asian countries, if that would still be pagtatag, or that would be the third of the trilogy, because it's a trilogy. The pagtatag is the number 2. Pagsibol is their first one. So this
I think maybe
this one is-
when they go international like that, that
this is
should be the next.
pagtatag.
That should be the next level already. But that's me.
But I'm like,
who's gonna
oh.
listen to me?
oh, I'm like, oh, if they're going to Europe.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
I'm like, that might be a plan.
Ah.
Because that would be fun. I mean, we know we're not the only ones who's doing this. A lot
Mhm.
of, those K-pop fans,
Yeah.
they travel. I know they spend a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
A lot of money. Travel just to
Mhm.
catch their
Yeah.
their K-pop artists.
That's when you can say they're diehards. Yeah.
Yeah. Des Asenas, she's an army, but she's now 18. Because
Oh, really?
I told her, how can you be K-pop when you're Filipino?
Ah.
She goes, well, let me check them out first. And then so when I keep
Yeah,
sending her
yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
she
yeah.
goes, oh, I think 18 na ako. I've been watching a lot of their stuff. And then she told me that when she was in California, one of the BTS guys had a concert, like a solo concert, because right now I think BTS are not together because they
Yeah.
went to the military
Mm.
service and stuff. But one of them had a mini
A
concert in
solo
California.
concert,
Yeah, in
uh-huh.
California. And she said she got wind of it, and she's like, I was gonna go. And then I said, so what stopped you? She goes, well, that's because if I went, it would have been like 2-hour drive, and then I have to already fly back to Hawaii. I wouldn't have enough time. And I said, how much was it? She goes, 1,000 something. What?
Just
Thousand?
for airfare alone.
No, to watch.
What?
Yeah. She was
Wow.
telling me that. I go, really?
Wow. Wow.
One BTS guy
Yeah.
is charging that much?
Oh.
I said, oh my gosh, no.
As commoners, I don't know if I can actually go to one concert that's gonna cost
No.
1,000.
But see if it's
Uh.
true that it costs that much.
Mm.
And
That means
How
they
many
really
cut-
reached that level where
Yeah.
wow, they can
Yeah,
charge
just
1,000.
only one person. It's not the whole BTS.
Yeah, I know. Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow.
So that's like, I don't know. But yeah, the guys, SB19 are talking. Because a lot of their fans now are messaging, like, when are you coming here, So they're thinking, and they do
Europe.
want to travel.
Mm.
That's part of, the excitement for them.
Of
too.
course.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be in their future. I'm sure of it.
But I don't know when they're coming to Hawaii.
And don't worry, I think they will see this.
Aliu said, I have to befriend the owner of L&L, so he will produce it. L&L is very popular barbecue place here in
Yes.
Hawaii, and there's a lot of franchisees. Yeah,
Yes.
they're all over the country now. But he's a Filipino. Eddie Flores, his name. And Harry, the guy that was just here earlier, used to work for him. But I think Harry now has his own company. Did you see?
Mm.
He has his real estate company. Yeah, so
With Jojo.
yeah. Aliu said, you can do it in 2 years. You're gonna call me and you're gonna tell me, guess what? I'm bringing SB19 to Hawaii. I'm like, oh gosh. When she heard that I was crazy, I went like,
Did you see Aliu there?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's why
Did she come?
no,
Oh.
no. She was just laughing at me.
Okay.
Well, okay, the thing is, before I went, I had COVID, remember?
Oh,
Me
that's
and
right.
Kayla had
Yes.
COVID.
Oh my gosh, they were
So
even
we were
thinking
worried that if we don't
they might
clear,
not make it to the trip.
exactly, if we didn't clear before the
Yeah,
trip, we
yeah.
were worried because now what? We can lie, but that's not right.
not
We
right,
don't want to
yeah.
spread the germs to the people in the concert. So we're like, oh my gosh, we have to clear before going. And the plan was to see our friend, to go to their house to stay with them for a couple of nights. So I said, oh my gosh, if we don't clear, we still want to go to California because everything is paid for, our hotel and everything. But maybe we're just gonna stay in the hotel. We're not gonna see them anymore. But God has His ways, so we were able to do what we.
Able to make it in the nick of time.
Yes, we
She
cleared.
Cleared COVID.
I think 2 days just before. Remember, I
Yeah,
still
you saw
saw
me
you at the party the night before we flew. Yeah, and the flight was not very good because we were delayed for like almost 2 hours.
Oh.
So we were
So
tired.
actually, it was good that you went to the party.
Yes,
Because you were thinking of scrapping it. 'cause you were like
exactly. So we were delayed, and I realized in LA, the system in LAX is they have shuttles to different places. Like if you're going to certain part of the town, they shuttle you, which is good.
that. Yeah.
And then for rent-a-car places, they also shuttle you and drop you off a certain place. But because our airline was United Airlines, the setup is it's at the end. Like, okay, if this is the terminal or the whole airport, United Airlines is the last one here, just like the setup here in Honolulu. The bus comes from this side. By the time it gets to us, it's full.
Oh,
It was so irritating. It was like, oh my gosh. And
So you're
there's
standing up the entire time.
we were waiting, and every time we're like, that's the bus, because there's so many
It's so
buses,
full.
and not all buses is something we could ride,
Yeah.
because they have different directions. So the ones that would come, that's for us, it's like, oh
Packed.
yeah, packed already.
Oh.
I actually had to pray because I was already, I haven't eaten,
Oh, you
and
want
you
to
know,
faint away.
yeah, kind of that feeling.
Uh.
And then when we finally got a ride, we got dropped off, and then from that area where we
You still
wait
gotta go to
again,
your car.
and then when we got to the area where we get a rent a car, there's a long line because that was a Saturday. I didn't
Oh my
realize that
gosh.
we were kind of going around the building. That's how bad it was. So it took like another hour for us to finally get our car. And then when we got to the, oh, you're supposed to pick it up at 8, 9 or something like that. It's already
But
11.
it was delayed, your flight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I said, well, I emailed you folks before I left that we're going to be behind.
Mhm.
And then, oh, they didn't make a big deal, but and she said, okay, it's okay, but the car that you ordered is not available anymore. Can you drive a pickup truck? And I go, what?
Oh, for
I
real?
said no, and then she laughed, and then she goes, okay, let me find car for you. And then she didn't say anything, right? So she just gave us the papers. I'm like, I just need my car. Then you have to give again your paperwork to this guy, right? And then they will drive the car and drop it off in front of you. And when the car was dropped off, I was still standing because I didn't think that was my car. And the guy said, it's your car. And I said,
What
it's
was
a
it?
sports car. It's a Dodge
Wow.
Charger.
Oh, cool.
Black.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, you might as well have fun. You're on vacation.
Exactly. The funny thing is, because I haven't been to LA for the longest time, and I have
Oh,
never
yeah.
driven for the longest
Yeah.
time. I was nervous, right? So I was driving slow,
Oh,
and
no.
Kayla said, "Mom, so embarrassing. We have a sports car. And you're
should've
driving
just
like an
let
old lady."
You should have just let her drive.
No, because she's underage, right?
Oh, shucks.
So I was laughing. I go, okay, I'll make it faster.
No, and plus it's LA too. You cannot be slow.
Yeah, but it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday,
Oh
so
my God.
so it wasn't as crazy as work day, but it was still funny because there's a lot of cars,
Oh my
and
goodness.
then it would be kind of everybody's driving so fast, and then there's like a hitch someplace, like a bottleneck. Then I would have to slow down again, stop, go, kind of thing.
OMG.
That was the funny part. Is like, Mom, it's young girl. Mom, so embarrassing. We have a sports car and you're driving like an old lady.
Did you take a picture with your car with you and Kayla?
Yeah, I have a picture outside the
my
car.
gosh.
But it was all in all, nothing bad happened.
Okay, that's the
Everything
main
went
thing.
well.
Yeah.
It's not like phase 1. She was saying,
Oh.
yeah, she had a interesting. Our other friend that I introduced to SB19 went to the Vancouver.
Oh, she actually did?
Yes, with
On her own?
No, with her sister Emma.
Oh.
Yeah, and the funny
Did
part
she
is,
enjoy it?
yeah, they enjoyed
Emma
it.
too?
Mhm.
Oh.
She introduced her sister to SB19
Oh, yeah,
too,
yeah.
so at least they both enjoyed it. But she said it was funny because the hotel that they got was kind of scary, so
Oh.
they were trying to change it, and then because it's last minute, it's a different country,
Yeah.
so there's some different stuff
Canada.
going on. Yeah, Vancouver. So I said it has to be you to have crazy stuff.
What did she do actually?
I don't know. It's funny. She always has some story to tell. At least I didn't have a really crazy story to tell. Just funny.
Yes,
Just funny.
just
How Christy, I didn't tell you how Christy, she likes Stell a lot. She goes,
Oh.
I think I love Stell.
Well, they're all handsome.
Yeah. Yeah, and then she goes, oh, he can sing so well. He's so handsome.
Well, he can do the high pitch,
Exactly,
yeah, so,
exactly.
yeah.
because I forwarded
Yeah.
her already the concerts from
Yeah.
Manila. I said most likely he's gonna say
Yeah.
sing the same song. She said, oh, I think I love Stell. I said, okay, that's good. So when we're supposed to, she goes in her mind, she
Yeah.
needs to say hi to
To
Stell.
Stell.
But Joanne, her sister-in-law,
Uh-huh.
likes Ken. So she keeps
Oh,
testing
yeah,
her.
yeah.
Say something to Ken. Say
Yeah,
something
yeah,
to Ken.
yeah.
Guess what she did? Starstruck when we got behind the boys and the boys were like trying to talk to
Yeah,
us. She
yeah.
goes, "Hi, Stell. Where is Ken?"
Oh my gosh. Not the way to do it.
Exactly.
Oh my
and,
goodness.
and Ken is on the end of the seats, right?
Yeah.
And then Stell's face, she said she's so like,
Aw.
you're talking to me.
Yeah,
asking
you're
for
talking
Ken.
to me and asking me. And
That's not what she meant. She wanted to
Yeah.
speak to him, but
yeah.
inuna niya yung Ken.
Yeah.
I guess she wanted that out of the way.
Yeah,
And after
yeah,
that, he
yeah.
couldn't go back. She couldn't go
Oh.
back to him anymore.
And that's the one she likes too. Oh my
Exactly.
goodness.
That's why I said, I hope he gets to see our video so
Oh
that
my
he
God.
would know. Because I think if these guys only hear our thoughts,
Yes.
you know, they would enjoy watching us too
Yeah, I
because
don't think they have the time.
yeah, I know, but they
yeah.
do see some of the vlogs though.
Oh.
They know a lot of the reactors. In fact,
Oh.
they're non-Filipino reactors. They know them. Yeah. So that's why, you know, if they really want to know like they
What
would
the fans are thinking.
yes, because they have their
Yeah.
feelings and
yeah.
how they remember their
Yeah.
concert,
Uh-huh.
right? And
True.
how they see us.
Yeah.
But how about behind? How about the other side of the
Yeah.
story?
Yes.
So you
There's
guys should watch
always-
us.
There's always behind the scenes.
Yes, the
The other story.
yeah, how the fans
yeah.
think and how the fans feel, and yeah, apparently even those little stuff that they have, you know, those the wish bus when they sing, what what
So while you were out in LA,
yes,
I was missing it so much.
you were watching
and
a lot.
I was
of
watching,
YouTube?
and they were all in the wish bus. That
Yes.
one, like,
Yes,
oh, and of course there's a lot.
I got
of them.
invited, but
Oh, you did.
yeah, that's the day after.
Oh,
Because
wow.
this is Saturday, that was all on Sunday. In the morning, they went to Hollywood and they
Yeah.
were doing the busking there, they
Yeah.
were dancing.
Yeah.
In the evening, that's when they went to
Yeah,
the bus.
so I could just see you on the computer and watching it.
I think I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
put allowance to my trip on for those things. I didn't think of it that way. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know
So
they were
everything
gonna.
was packed.
Yeah, I already purchased plane tickets, right? So Sunday morning, we had to drive back and return the car, then fly to
had you
San
just given
Francisco.
some space,
Yeah,
then you would have enjoyed
I
all
didn't
of that.
put that into account
Yeah.
that they would do other things, because I
Because
think
they really did do other things.
yes,
Yeah, they
and
did.
but then they didn't necessarily do things in other places. Like when they were in San Francisco, they did little things on their own, but not like public stuff like that that their fans can join. But yeah, the wish bus,
Yeah,
I got
so
invited.
I saw that. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, wishing
Uh,
that I was there enjoying
yeah.
it, but you know, I wasn't there, so I was enjoying it.
But apparently, you know, talking of the wish bus, I just saw this, I think yesterday, that there were times that there's somebody who faints.
Well,
The ones in the
I-
Philippines anyway, because
yeah.
it's really crowded.
because it is crowded.
Yeah.
I see how many people are there too. You
Mhm.
know, live right there.
Yes,
so who
yes.
wouldn't go there?
Yeah.
But of course, because of the crowd, there will be some fainters along the way.
My gosh,
Yes.
that's like.
Memories.
But yeah, it's yeah, I think when you prepare for it and then you go there and then you experience it, and then after that you feel so low. And that's why I wonder how they feel, the guys themselves, you know. It's like they prepare for each
Well, on
concert.
their end, they probably feel relieved too because it's probably really, really tiring
Yes.
for them.
Yes.
so especially
Actually,
if they go one after the
I don't know
other,
if you've
right?
seen some of their lives in between their concerts, and they were saying, "I want to go home. Like, I miss
Yeah.
home. I miss Sinigang." Yeah.
Home is home.
Yes,
so,
exactly.
yeah.
But did you see the? Oh gosh, that's another thing about LA. I thought Jake would surprise them. Remember
Oh,
the Golden Hour guy, Jake?
he didn't, of course.
I was hoping because I thought he's from LA, right? But apparently he's on tour as well.
So they missed it. He missed it.
He missed it.
Oh.
My hope was he
Too
would just show
bad.
up.
That would be so
in-
awesome.
But
Yeah.
guess what? You didn't hear about it?
No, I didn't.
They got invited in his concert. in Boston. You didn't see that?
I
Oh
didn't
my
see- I
gosh.
didn't see that.
Okay, we have to do a
Okay,
reaction
so-
on that later.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah, so that was awesome.
Yeah.
So that was a good, that helps them.
Yeah.
I'm sure they gain some
Of
new fans from
course.
that.
Wow.
They were
yeah,
some
yeah.
some of the 18 caught some
Yeah.
non-18s,
Yeah,
his fans
Yeah.
like googling them on the moment they're watching.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
who's this
Who
guy?
are these guys? Who are these guys?
And they overheard. They were able to videotape
Yeah.
people going, "Oh gosh, they're good."
Yeah.
Making comments. I must say they're good because they're so loud, right?
There are some places not discovered yet, and it's only a matter of time, guys. I mean,
Yeah.
before everybody will know you, and then your trip to Europe, if you ever go, I'm
Yeah.
sure you'll explode. So that's another level for you. guys,
New York, when they were in New York, they did another basking there
Mhm.
and at Times Square.
Of course, you gotta do it in
And-
Times Square.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there are some tourists there
Yeah,
that were
it's like,
from other
"Who are these
countries,
guys?"
who were
Yeah.
asking about
Yeah.
them. So once they go home to their home
Yeah.
country, they're gonna
Yeah.
spread the word
Of
as
course,
well.
yeah.
So that was smart. That was
is
smart.
good.
Because it's just a couple of songs. They enjoyed doing it.
Yeah.
The fans showed up, of
Yeah.
course. The Jake concert, that was last minute announcement, and guess what? 18 still flew to Boston just to watch that.
Yeah, wow. They really are diehards, yeah. That's good.
And they have online, and yet people flew.
Oh.
And there's a lot because you could hear the crowd singing with them.
Oh.
Those are not Jake's
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Those are 18
Yeah.
singing with them. So amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah. So I'm sure. Well, and then now they're home. They're busy. Guess what? They're gonna. You remember I showed you. They were guests, but that was during the pandemic and the round. What do you call that? ASEAN round table. It's like Remember they're all wearing white.
I saw the video where
like they will shot. Their
it's
backdrop.
the big house. that
No,
was
it's
done.
actually like CCP complex. It's a huge, beautiful.
all white. I remember.
They were wearing all white. You don't remember? No, you've seen it. But anyway,
Anyway.
they're doing it this year again. They got invited again.
Oh.
And I forgot what country they're going to because I think it's being hosted in different countries every year.
Oh.
If I don't know if they're going to Malaysia this year.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot, or Indonesia.
That's,
Forgot.
That's gonna be more fan base.
And
for
so
them.
in a way they're representing Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really nice. And it's only gonna give them a couple of years.
I think.
I mean,
gonna,
with the internet,
Yeah.
everything is so fast.
Yeah.
And right now, I think their Gento is more than 55 million already, and that's only a couple of months since they put it
Yeah.
out.
no,
Mappa
maybe
It's
worldwide.
already old. Mappa is already old. It's already a couple of years, and
It's
it's
still-
88 million.
It's still
something. The
running
last time I
around.
checked.
I
So-
bet you they're gonna
So if they're
come
like,
around again.
yeah. So if they're this much now with this Gento,
Gento.
and it's still catching up
Mhm.
with other countries like China now
Mhm.
know them. They're kind of late there.
Yeah.
I think they have Weibo.
Yeah, they
the-
have Weibo.
Yeah, they're now on
I'm
Weibo,
just-
all over Weibo.
I just learned that their internet is Weibo.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's catching on with China now.
Yeah.
Them.
Well, good. they have the Asian connection.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
China has a lot of people.
Yeah,
So
a lot of people.
if they start, liking them, who knows? Their next concert is in
It's
China.
in China.
Yeah, and they've
I
been.
wouldn't put it past them to be having concerts over there too.
Yeah, I don't really know what's their target though. We're not privy to their conversations, right? What well, they always talk about, oh, let's go to Europe. It would be nice if. So I think they're just waiting for invitation and stuff. But at the same time, the producers always want to make sure there's enough people that know them already in that place.
I
So-
think they'll gain
Yeah.
more and more as they continue on in their
Yeah.
journey.
Surprisingly, because of the internet, they have gained people that were not even Filipinos and interested. It's like I was telling you, Joanne.
Mm.
Right? You're like surprised, Joanne. I'm like, yeah, me too. I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
And then when I told Christy about SB19, she goes, "Oh, that's what Joanne was
That's what
telling me,"
Joanne
and that's
said.
her sister-in-law.
Yeah.
And then I said, "Oh, so Joanne knows them?" She goes, "Yeah." And she loves Ken. She keeps talking about Ken. And I'm like, Joanne, okay.
Wow,
Joanne is
it's a
very-
quiet one.
I know. Joanne is very quiet, so demure, so
Yeah.
sweet, and she likes
Yeah.
Ken. And then, so she keeps talking to Christy about
Mm.
Ken. And then, so Christy was surprised. How did you know about them?
Yeah.
Because
How did she know about
Joanne doesn't really go out.
Yeah, exactly.
She's kind of quiet.
That's
She
why
keeps
I'm like,
herself- yeah.
Joanne?
She said during the
How?
I think during the pandemic, a lot of internet. Everybody was in the
Oh,
internet.
Everybody was at home.
Yeah.
Because we're all locked
Except
in.
me. Except us in the nursing field.
Because
We have to take care of people.
when we're indoors.
We don't even have holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But,
yeah.
the pandemic changed a lot of things.
Yes.
A lot of things.
Yeah, so yeah, Joanne. So I'm assuming that the kind of fans they're getting are like people like that.
Mm.
That Joanne is Filipino, but I
Mm-mm.
could say
Yeah,
that
she could
without
be.
being,
Yeah.
bad about it, that she's not into the culture,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I would say
I
that
don't-
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just, was she born here?
I don't know, but
Maybe
I don't
Juanito,
even-
I'm not sure.
I
the
don't even
youngest.
think she speaks.
Filipino at all. Yeah? I don't
yeah.
hear her speak
Yeah.
Filipino.
Honestly, I don't even think she would be involved in Filipino culture of any kind. If
I
you-
know. I
you know.
tried to invite her when
'Cause-
Christy was my guest.
Yeah.
I said, can you have Joanne go online too with us? Too shy. Too shy. So yeah, I would
never
love
in
to
my mind
hear.
would I've picked her as being knowing SB19
Yeah.
and loving Ken and everything.
So
Yeah.
who is yours? Who is yours?
I'll tell you one day, but not today.
For real? How do you even check out our vlog, our thing? Are we on, Liz? Can you see?
She said, Kayla said she's got it on your phone, so that
I know,
means
but
you
I
have
think
to
I got out
pull
of it.
Oh yeah, you did get out of it.
I don't know how
She
to
was
look
already
for
on
it. Oh my goodness. Because I don't want to be rude, and if there is people
Asking
watching us
questions.
and messaging us, oh my gosh. What
Well,
the
if
heck?
there is, we apologize because we don't know. We're not tech savvy here.
Oh my gosh, the two of us
So-
just keep rambling on and talking, and we're not. Oh my gosh, and probably if there's anybody watching us, they're probably going, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to search. I'm so ding dong.
Call your tech person. Here, let me call her.
Yeah, call my tech person. Wouldn't it be? Oh my lord. Oh, this one? No. Oh, that's us. Oh, there's some.
There is?
There is a couple. I can't see. Oh, where's my? Never mind. It's here. I found
It's
it.
here?
I don't have my glasses. Can you see?
From Rodora Reyes.
Yeah.
Hi, attention. Oh.
That-
Kayla, we were trying to see if we had any kind of
Yes.
any
Yes.
guests online.
Somebody
That's
watching
why I'm
us.
calling the tech person, which is you.
We found it.
She
though.
found it though. So
Oh,
okay,
okay.
okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, so this is from Rodora Reyes. It says, "Hi, attention that nice to hear your laughter again." And that's all. She just made a comment.
Oh, okay.
And then from Barney 8797 or 91. True, Ate, what you say, the connection of SB19 to their friends are amazing. We totally agree. We feel special, and there are sincerity that they really appreciate and thankful to see us. We totally agree. That's why we appreciate them so much.
Yes.
So, any more?
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, should we close now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for joining us in this Everything and Anything SB19. You will see her again. And she will give you her little tidbits again. I'm pretty sure she's going to connect again. And thank you for allowing me to join you folks.
And hopefully it's not the last.
Hopefully it is.
She was like, she came here, she's like, no, can I just be on the sideline? You can just talk to me. And I'm like, what? How can I be talking to the wall? You have to be on camera.
I am so not photogenic at all. And
Oh,
I'm so
it doesn't
blah, blah, blah,
matter.
so-
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you.
Uh,
We never introduced, I didn't introduce her to you.
we did.
She's actually a journalist by profession, so she
Oh.
cannot say she doesn't know what to do.
But that was like ages ago. Like, you know.
So it's not like she's a stranger to the camera.
So on that
So
note.
So funny.
But we
Try
have
to
this love for
hide.
SB19. She's my sister, always my bestie. So I'm going to leave all of that to her. But it's been enjoyable. I was really envious because she got to go and see SB19 in person. And obviously, as you can see, it meant the whole world to her because it's an experience that I don't think she'll ever forget. In fact, when she came back to Hawaii, she felt a little down, a little depressed because what am I gonna do now? But I'm sure she'll go back up again, and we're even thinking if they go Europe.
So saving your money.
But definitely SB19, if you come to Hawaii, we'll be there.
Yes,
Okay.
and we'll take care of you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, you don't have to turn it off. Hold on. I don't have my glasses. So weirdy me. Exit.
Yes.
Okay, stop recording.